Welcome back to the show. You are watching Cartoon Analysis. I'm your host Giovanni Perez Mendez, and in this video, I will be reviewing Season 3 Episode 2 Part 2 of Star vs. the Forces of Evil, other known as Marco and the King. Let's get into this. In the first shot we see Mune Castle during the daytime and King River awakens. But it doesn't feel the same as usual since Queen Moon is not currently around the kingdom. He then turns on some music using an old-fashioned turntable, and throws a party with all the Mune Kingdom residents and royal family workers. This party includes small wooden pools, diving boards, dancing, costumes, party supplies, royalty chairs, and monkeys. The next day, the shenanigans continue, but all the other residents are bored and tired from the last party. But River and the monkey keep at it and party some more with a smile. Another thing noticeable is Rubaiyat is included in the party, which means they probably haven't had any time to punish him yet for ruining Star's life with using her secrets against her. River awakens for the third day to go through the whole process of partying again, but Sword accidentally throws the monkey on top of the roof along with his mask and it runs off. This doesn't bother him, but his turntable being broken does. So he asks Fool Duke, another resident, to fix it for him, but before he can get a response she asks about where her monkey is. Surrounding her is a bunch of Mune Kingdom guards and main workers of the royal family who had partied too hard and are all at least half asleep. Finally, Marco uses his dimensional scissors and enters Mune Kingdom, finding River while looking for Star with a box of Captain Blanche's sugar seeds. This is because on Mune you can't buy it, and since it is Star's favorite cereal. After telling River his reasons for being on Mune, he gets the response that Star isn't around at the moment and goes back to try to turn on the music again for partying. Marco tells River how worried he is for Star and needs to know if she is in any danger, with River giving the excuse that's so generic and makes it seem like everything's fine. Since River thinks everything is fine, Marco shows him what it is like outside of the castle and how bad the condition is for all the people of Mune Kingdom. The back and forward debate of the condition of the kingdom between River and residents ends finally, once someone notifies River that there is a monster eating food out of the cornfields. River tries to get it to leave, but only makes the condition worse and the monster starts heading to the main part of the kingdom. Everyone starts to fear in a panic, but River tries to reassure them with different obstacles that are supposed to defend the kingdom from this sort of thing. Then someone corrects and tells him in their own way he isn't fit to be a king. River becomes sad and gives Marco the crown along with locking him outside of the castle. River is convinced he is a total screw-up and wishes his wife, Moon, was there to keep watch over the kingdom instead of him, since now it is completely defenseless. He admits to Marco the only reason he partied so much is because he is worried about Moon and Star, since he has no idea where they even went. Marco feels the same way about being worried for them, and asks River if he knows when they will return. River then shows him an example of how long it could be. Apparently, whenever River is left in charge when Moon leaves, she puts together as many amount of clothing sets for each amount of days she is gone. But since there are so many to the point of it reaching the top of the castle's height, it gives an indication she will not be back anytime soon. After River becomes saddened again, Marco reassures him he needs to do his job no matter how many people hate him for it, since he is the only king they have. The way Marco says it makes him seem like River's wife, Moon, and this gives River the courage to get out of his moping stage and to stand up as a second-in-command ruler. River then convinces the kingdom they can all stand up for themselves against the monster if they can work together, and gives a brilliant speech explaining it. After convincing everyone, the kingdom's people rushes the monster, and then stops. River gets the monster to leave for good, but not in the exact way you would think. The monster had thought River signaled him to come towards and not leave, so it did. But after it is fully explained about the situation, it gets confused but leaves. River is happy and tells everyone he will throw a final party in honor of the entire kingdom. Mune's people cheers River on for getting the monster to leave, but in the background a voice follows everyone else's. It is Ludo, who is on Bird and Spider along with his rat minions surrounding him. He then commands them to attack Mune Kingdom and the episode ends. Thanks for watching the video. Please make sure to subscribe and turn on bell notifications for this channel to receive updates of whenever I upload or stream. Leave a like to show your support and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Finally, share this video with your friends and family to help Team Analyzer become stronger. I'm your host Giovanni Perez Mendez signing out.